Deep in the heart of the woods, where the shadows dance with an otherworldly rhythm, stands an asylum long forgotten by time. Its decaying walls hold the echoes of tortured souls, its corridors once filled with the anguished cries of those deemed insane. Now, it's a place whispered about in hushed tones, a place where only the bravest, or most foolish, dare to tread. One moonless night, a group of intrepid urban explorers decided to confront the legends and enter the asylum's forsaken halls. Armed with flashlights and a mixture of curiosity and trepidation, they stepped into the darkness, the crunch of fallen leaves beneath their feet the only sound. As they ventured deeper, the air grew heavy with a palpable sense of dread. Their flashlights revealed flickering shadows that seemed to dance just beyond the edges of their vision. The distant sound of echoing footsteps reverberated through the corridors, as if the very walls were whispering secrets to each other. One by one, the explorers began to experience strange occurrences. Whispers brushed against their ears like the cold breath of unseen specters. Fingers of icy air brushed against the back of their necks, raising goosebumps in their wake. And in the fleeting moments when they dared to glance over their shoulders, they caught glimpses of twisted figures in ragged hospital gowns, their faces hidden in the shadows. As they pressed on, the asylum's malevolent energy seemed to intensify. Doors creaked open on their own, revealing rooms frozen in time, beds with restraints still attached, chairs overturned in a silent struggle against the darkness. Each step they took felt like a journey through a nightmare, the line between reality and the supernatural blurring with every passing moment. Deeper they delved, guided by an irresistible force that seemed to pull them further into the heart of the asylum's darkness. And then they found it, a room bathed in an eerie, flickering light. In the center lay an ancient journal, its pages filled with the desperate scrawls of patients driven to the brink of madness. As they read, the whispers grew louder, forming a symphony of voices that echoed through the very fabric of their minds. The journal's tales of torment and despair seemed to blend with their own thoughts, blurring the boundaries between past and present. Suddenly, a piercing scream shattered the air, jolting the explorers from their trance. They turned to see one of their own, eyes wide with terror, pointing towards a figure standing in the shadows. It was a patient from another era, a specter that seemed both solid and ethereal, a being torn between the worlds of the living and the dead. As the figure approached, the explorers' flashlights flickered and died, plunging them into darkness. Panic gripped their hearts as they fumbled for their escape, each step a frantic scramble to find the exit. Their footsteps echoed like a heartbeat, a rhythm of desperation in a place where time seemed to stand still. Finally, they burst through the asylum's rotting doors, gasping for air as the moonlight washed over them. The echoes of the asylum's tortured history faded behind them, replaced by the sounds of the night, the rustling of leaves, the distant hoot of an owl. But in their hearts, they carried the weight of the unknown, forever haunted by the truth that some places are never meant to be explored, and some secrets are best left buried in the shadows.